Jay Prince has gone on $1 million worth of game, the Gilly and Wallow podcast. Gilly and Wallow, two of my favorite people, hilarious. Their energy is amazing. Wallow, in my opinion, deserves a Nobel Peace Prize because this man is out here impacting black young men, people that are incarcerated or were incarcerated, or helping people prevent themselves from being incarcerated potentially. He's life-changing. I love Wallow. But they're receiving huge criticism for interviewing Jay Prince. And in my opinion, I kind of agree with the criticism where I get the fact that, okay, they reached out to them. They probably wanted a platform. And if you watch the full interview, which I did last night, it's 50 minutes long, they said it in the interview. They were like, we were reluctant to do this. We were questioning whether we should interview you or not. But they, and the Jay Prince family is what I mean by they, felt like they had some things to get off their chest. And this was the platform they chose to do it at, right? Now, the issue is here. This shit should not matter. A man has lost his life. Rest in peace to Takeoff. At the end of the day, in my opinion, that is all that matters. The fact that this man died and whoever did it has to be put behind bars. If it was Jay Prince's people, like how allegedly people really think it was, or conspiracy theorists, then they have to be behind bars. If it's not, if it's who Jay Prince, etc., and they believe it is, then they have to be behind bars. To me, it doesn't matter. I'm not a street guy. I'm not here repping Rhode Island versus mob ties. I have nothing against Jay Prince. I don't want to die. I just have an opinion. I don't want to die. Because that's the thing with this Jay Prince situation. And people on Twitter are coming at him because it's like, yo, enough is enough. We feel like, yo, we're not scared no more. Like, that's how Twitter feels. Like, we're not scared no more. Like, what is going on? Like, if you look at the interview, Jay Prince comes off awkward a lot. It comes off like he is trying to say some things almost for clout or almost just like to like help his image. It's like, bro, why are we doing this right now? Like, Takeoff is dead. Like, we haven't even gotten a Quavo interview. We haven't even gotten a family speaking interview from the Migos' side. And now we have the alleged, that people still think is allegedly, the people responsible for this man's death being interviewed and being platformed. And they have like their team hats, the mob ties hats. It comes off weird. And then they asked him, like, what does mob ties mean? And then he's like, money, like it had they had a whole definition for it, like making, like it sounded good, like, and then even ties had meant something like to, like entrepreneur was E, like it had a whole like, and then
which is an acronym.
Yeah, like an acronym. And then Wallow was like me, like I didn't even know that. Like no one knew that. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I posted, I'm like, no one ever knew that. Mm-hmm. Because did you guys just make that shit up? Like, what are we doing here? Like, we know that's not what it means. Mm-hmm. We know what it means. Mob ties is mob ties. You think Drake is rapping mob ties? Like, why do you think Drake is saying that? Because he's connected to you guys.
Bitch, I did it for the mob ties.
Bitch, I did it for the mob ties. And it's like, I get it. It was like one of my boys said, he hit me up on Instagram. He's like, yo, ever since, Young Thug got arrested, now no rapper wants to be a street guy. Everyone's afraid of the RICO. It is true. Mm-hmm. Now nobody's really gangster. Now everyone's just a rapper and a businessman. Mm-hmm. But then a couple years ago, everyone was a gangster. Mm-hmm. I'm not a rapper. I'm a gangster. I don't really rap. I kill niggas. Now you don't, because now you don't want to suffer the consequences of your words and your words and this imagery you're trying to sell to people, because you know it's bullshit. Like NBA Youngboy saying, it's bullshit. You're affecting people negatively. It's bullshit. We don't want to do this. So Jay Prince is in a position where he can be powerful and impactful and actually change the narrative. But instead, and we're going to watch the clip right now, he does this. He literally threatens Takeoff. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you threatening this man on camera? And if you watch the Gilly and Wallow interview, there's parts where, like, oh, you can tell, like, they edited here. Like, you know those weird jumps? Like, when we edit here, like, you know. But then at the end, this part plays, and I'm like, why the fuck didn't they edit this shit? You niggas edited a couple parts in this interview. You should have edited that shit out.
Right.
But probably because Jay Prince was like, leave that shit in there, boy. With his finger pointing. Leave that shit in there, man. Because that's my thing. I'm scared to death of this man. I don't want no problems with him. So if I'm them, and if he literally was like that, leave that in there, I get it. But I want to hear them say that. And now that's what people are going to expect. Gillian Wilder, we want explanations. What is going on? Like, were you guys potentially pressed? Can you not say? What's going on? Because for you to have that, how are you going to have this man? That's so incriminating. That's so incriminating. We're going to play the clip right now. You're going to see how crazy it actually is. And then we have Offset's response, which I'm really proud of him responding because I don't like when that shit goes unsaid. Like, that's such a wild thing.
Mm-hmm. He's Offset, dude. I ain't gonna leave him out. You know, I'm just real like this, you know, because, you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals. You know, and the truth of the matter is, you know, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive.
I don't know who he is to say that.
For you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm going to just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself.
Bro, why are you, what are you saying? Don't put me in no position. I'm going to just say this to you.
Cut out right there. He's like, don't have
and
me put me in a position.
And then
I got to defend myself because I ain't going to end up nice for you.
And then,
hey, first off,
Takeoff.
Y'all niggas speaking on my
I mean,
real
God bless, Offset.
What y'all niggas got, what the fuck y'all niggas got going on? Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all niggas think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all niggas talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all niggas going off of he say, she say. Then y'all niggas supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on an interview. Talking about, I said that. Nigga, call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. Then what I'm talking about, all that internet games, I don't. Hey, first off.
Real talk.
Post and delete by Offset. Real talk. This is too personal. Like, what are you doing? They haven't said nothing and you're talking for them? Like, what? And then, where is this narrative? I haven't heard this narrative. No one's heard this narrative until Jay Prince introduced this narrative of, like, Offset having something against them or saying something about Jay Prince. Offset hasn't said nothing. Offset's been with his family. He's been with Cardi B at every event that Cardi B's at. He's been chilling. He's been grieving,
and
posting posts sad.
And we only knew about how he was dealing with shit because of Cardi. Like, he won't eat. He does this
yeah,
and
then you
sleep.
hear his voice here. His voice is like breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't know about my brother. Like, you think that this man has time for drama? His freaking bro, he's dead. Takeoff is dead. The Migos are no longer the Migos. They never will be amigos. Mm. And we're worrying about people's street credibilities or street. Like, this is so weird and it's going too far. Something needs to change. Someone needs to step in. And I'm shocked that Jay Prince is doing this. Like, what is going on? Like, and Gillian Wilder should have never really, overall, should have never really interviewed him. Overall, because there's no way around it. Because they edited parts, like I told you. But then if Jay Prince is going to be how he is, bro, he probably told him, keep that in there. I'm telling you.
My thing is, like, why is he feeling, you know, like threatened? You know what I'm saying? Like, aren't you Jay Prince? What is Offset gonna do to you? That's just,
this is nasty.
Distasteful.
Because you're already allegedly being accused of potentially being, you know, involved in the Takeoff death, and now you're saying, like, it's not gonna end well for you, Offset. What are you gonna kill Offset? What are you gonna kill the whole Migos? What is wrong with you? Like, why is this on camera? Why is this content? Like, this is not okay. I'll give it to Gideon Wallow. They asked real deal questions. They asked straight up, like, what is mob ties? Like, they asked a lot of straight up good ass questions. But even in the way of answering it, like, even just the ending, for you to end the whole interview with the threat to Offset, it's like, it pushes everything else out the window. It could have been an amazing interview, but to end the interview with the threat to Offset after Takeoff is already dead is just like, what is this shit? Wallow, you should have said, nah, Jay Prince, what? You should have been like, nah, brother, I respect you, but are you sure you want to send that message out there, though?
Yeah.
But he probably was scared, like, this guy's a real deal. I don't know. This is out of my tax bracket. This is out of my lane. I might not be certified enough to talk about this. So let's move on. I don't know. I really do respect those guys, though. They've done a great business, both ends, great podcast. And Jay Prince, with Drake, all the careers he's helped, a lot of careers. But this right here is very sad. We lost a legend. Rest in peace to Takeoff.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
Thanks for watching a clip from our podcast. If you want to watch the full podcast, click right here. If you want to check out one of our reactions, the latest ones, click right here as well. Appreciate you. Subscribe, smash that like button, leave a comment, and show us how much you hate us.